In a quiet suburb of Chicago, Sarah had always been the glue holding her fractured family together. As the middle child of four, she was the peacemaker, the organizer, the one who remembered birthdays and planned every holiday gathering. Her parents favored her older brother, the successful lawyer, and her younger siblings, the free spirits, while Sarah quietly funded half the family events from her modest teaching salary. Thanksgiving had been her domain for years. She'd host it at her own home, cooking the massive spread, decorating, and even covering costs when money was tight. But this year, everything changed. A month before the holiday, Sarah overheard her mother on the phone. "We're keeping it intimate this time, just us and the kids who matter." Sarah's heart sank. She wasn't included in the kids who matter. Later, in the family group chat, invitations flew for a Thanksgiving dinner at her parents' house. No mention of Sarah. When she texted her mom privately, "Excited for Thanksgiving. What can I bring?" the response was curt. "Actually, we're doing a small thing this year. You probably have plans anyway." Confused and hurt, Sarah pressed. Her mom admitted, "We thought it'd be less stressful without, the usual drama." There was no drama. Sarah hadn't argued with anyone. The only issue was her recent boundary. She'd stopped loaning money to her spoiled younger sister after years of unpaid debts. What stung worse? 2 weeks earlier, her dad had asked her to help out with the meal. Sarah, ever reliable, had paid for the prime rib roast, the gourmet sides, and the elaborate dessert spread from a high-end caterer. She'd even coordinated delivery to her parents' address. Realizing they'd planned to use her money while excluding her, something snapped. Sarah called the caterer and canceled everything. Full refund to her card. No questions asked. Thanksgiving Day arrived. Sarah spent it peacefully at home with a good book and a simple solo meal. At 2 p.m., her phone exploded. First, her dad. "The food isn't here. What happened?" Sarah answered calmly. "I don't know, Dad. Maybe check with whoever ordered it." "You ordered it," he shouted. Background noise, relatives complaining, her mom panicking, her brother demanding answers. "Oh," Sarah said innocently. "Did I? I guess I assumed you didn't need my help this year." The chaos unfolded via frantic texts from her cousin, who was there. No main course, no sides, just some sad store-bought rolls her sister had grabbed last minute. Grocery stores closed, relatives grumbling. Her mom in tears, blaming a mix-up. Someone asked loudly, "Wasn't Sarah supposed to handle the food like always?" Dots connected. Whispers turned to questions. Her parents' faces turned red. Days later, the spin began. Text from her mom. "We missed you terribly. Let's not let a misunderstanding ruin things." No apology, just rug sweeping. Then the narrative shifted. Sarah was bitter, overreacting, causing unnecessary family tension. Her younger sister posted vaguely on social media about toxic people ruining holidays. Christmas approached. Sarah's aunt, her dad's sister, and the family's truth teller called. "Your mom's telling everyone you're skipping Christmas because you're unstable. Don't let her win this one." Sarah decided to show up, but not alone. On Christmas Eve, she arrived at her parents' door with her +1, her father's estranged older brother, Uncle Mark, the one her dad hadn't spoken to in 15 years after a bitter inheritance fight. Sarah had secretly reconnected with him years ago, and when he heard about Thanksgiving, he was furious on her behalf. The room froze as Uncle Mark stepped in, grinning. "Well, look at this. Been too long, little brother." Her dad's jaw dropped. Her mom went pale. Conversation died. Dinner was a masterclass in tension. Uncle Mark reminisced loudly about old family stories, ones that painted her parents in less than flattering light. "Remember when you cut me out over money?" History repeats, huh? Afterward, the smear campaign intensified. Relatives texted Sarah, "Heard you're going through something. Hope you're okay." Others, "Dragging poor Mark into this was low." Sarah stayed silent publicly. Then her older brother, usually silent and complicit, called unexpectedly. "I saw what happened," he said quietly. "Mom was wrong. Excluding you like that, it wasn't right. And paying for the food? That's messed up." Sarah nearly cried. For the first time, someone in the inner circle admitted it. New Year's Eve brought the confrontation. Her parents demanded a family meeting at their house. Sarah went, prepared. Her mom started strong. "You've embarrassed us. Bringing Mark here? Canceling the food? You're out of control." Sarah stayed calm. "I was uninvited. After paying for everything. You used me, then discarded me. When it backfired, you called me unstable to save face." Her dad shifted. "We didn't mean—" "You did," her brother interrupted. Everyone stared. "We all knew she wasn't invited. We let it happen." Her mom snapped at him. He didn't back down. Finally, her mom cracked. "Fine. I was ashamed when people asked why you weren't there. I didn't want to look like the bad mother. So I adjusted the story." There it was. Not regret for hurting Sarah. For being exposed. Sarah stood. "I'm not here for an apology you can't give. I'm here to say I'm done being the convenient scapegoat. The one who pays, plans, and gets blamed." She looked at her siblings. Her sister avoided eye contact. Her brother nodded slightly. As Sarah left, her dad followed her to the door. "Wait, maybe we were wrong." It wasn't much, but it was a start. In the months after, Sarah pulled back. No more funding events, no more playing fixer. Her aunt and uncle became her real family holidays. Her brother reached out more, slowly breaking free from old patterns. Some relatives still bought her mom's version. Others quietly distanced themselves from the drama. Sarah didn't need their approval anymore. She'd learned the hardest truth. Sometimes the family table isn't about love. It's about control. And walking away from a seat that was never truly yours? That's not losing family. That's finding peace.